Maybe our parents were right. Maybe it really was that damned phone, that damned game, that damned... Insert something here. You know, everything in general used to be so much more fun when I was a kid. But as of lately, it's kind of whatever. Feels like it's lost its magic and none of it clicks anymore. And I've realized it all boils down to one thing. Consuming the same stuff over and over and over again. But the solution to bringing back our fun in life is stupidly simple. For me, it all started with this little notebook.
Whoa, is that a journal?
Oh my god, this is a journal. This is the first time I've ever seen
He's
something
so
like
smart.
Dude,
oh my god.
you're a grown-up man. Get a grip of yourself. Yes, this is my journal, and I know it's just a simple notebook to dump your thoughts in, but trust me, it really helped me deal with the one problem that was stopping me from having real fun. Brain rot. And it could help you too. But for this to make sense, we first need to go back. No. I mean way, way back. This is me as a child. I can proudly say that I had a blast of a childhood. I'd go out with friends and we'd come up with our own games. No matter how dumb they would appear now, they were fun. When I was 3, there was that one video game I was obsessed with, Siberia. It wasn't anything special, but it was to me. Perhaps because it was the highlight of every week, or, well, because I played it with my parents. I would even ask them to tell me stories about that game when they would put me to sleep. However, growing up happened, and somewhere along the way, this sort of fun started fading. It started losing its color. Video games are now more of an unhealthy obsession, rather than a wind-down activity. No. I can't take this anymore. Memes? Yeah, they're fun. Fun enough for an occasional... Even work and passions are starting to feel less attractive. Because, like, there isn't an instant dopamine hit. That one thing we've all become so used to that everything lacking it appears numb. Why? What happened? Why did I lose my fun? What happened in the last 20 years? We all know that our society deeply depends on consumerism. So, here comes the main issue. Brain rot. First, it takes away your fun in life. Then, it takes away your memories. And then, who knows what happens to your free will. No, seriously, after having a long gaming session or after watching reels for hours, ask yourself a question. What do you really remember? How do you really feel at that moment? My answers to those questions led to another question. Was I really enjoying or wasting my 20s? And with everyone saying your 20s should be the best years of your life, you know, the most fun years of your life, I realized I must be doing something wrong. Yep, I was. And here's exactly how I was gonna figure out what. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember how I knew journaling would help me in this situation, but I just kinda sat there with a notebook and a pen. Boring AF, but liberating. I could finally unload my overwhelmed brain and dump all useless, paralyzing thoughts on that piece of paper. No one's looking, no one's judging. No one's expecting anything in that moment. It's just you, your truth, and that piece of paper. Once again, boring, but that's just the whole point of it. And then it hit me. The truth behind creating and consuming. Recovering your fun lies within your ability to stop mindlessly consuming and start creating something out of thin air. Something that is yours. So, it turned out that this journal isn't a magical book that's gonna show you the right path. but it lets you tap deeper into and connect with your true self. You know, you can always learn to compose songs, read a book, write a book, make a video for YouTube, or heck, who knows, maybe even make a creme brulee. As I hinted earlier, the key is to let your creativity flow, even if you think it's flawed. Everything changed after I came to those conclusions. Mindless scrolling wasn't a thing. Intentional consuming was. Gaming? It's not a chore, it's a choice. And I look forward to it like I used to when I was 3. You gotta keep it as the highlight of the week. Work is fun, and so are my projects, because I'm expressing my true self through those. I'm not faking, nor forcing anything onto myself. Speaking of which, duty calls. Yes, writing in a journal may not be the whole solution, but it's a good entry point. You're creating something yours after all. It's not hard to have fun, as long as we don't make it a chore or an obsession, as long as we're willing to experiment in life and find variety in the mundane, as long as we make something and let the universe manifest itself through us. It's simple. If you want to bring fun back to your life, consume only with intention. Life is about creating.